One of the best things about the drop is we get to interview some really, really cool people, and we've got a very cool person now on the couch. Flo, welcome to the couch, man.
Thanks for having me.
Flo played in Yokohama
this season, yeah.
Japan, that's in Japan.
It's not in North London.
That's the teacher right over there. That's the teacher right over there.
Oh my god.
Flo, we were chatting before earlier. Probably not the best season that you've had with regards to injury and stuff like that.
No, it probably was the most physically and emotionally draining season I've had. Yeah, because my first year professional from college, jumped straight into Team GB. From Team GB straight into Spain, and then half a year in England. Then I was in Japan. My first 3 years in Japan, championship. Then the year after, number 1 in the league, but we didn't win. Then the year after that, had an injury, so we just missed out on the playoffs. But this season, oh my goodness.
And that, does it affect you
It
mentally
does.
as well as physically as well
It
when
does.
you're used to playing at such a high level and winning everything, and then you not only have to contend with the injury, but you also have to contend with the team not being, playing up to the standard.
It really does. Benny can tell you. Like, I think you and I, we probably spoke the least out of all my seasons because I was just so frustrated, and it's not fair to her for me to let my frustrations out. Sometimes you just want to internalize it. I found myself just.
That's what I was going to say. What do you do? What are the steps to kind of recover?
So,
like, how did you get through it? How long was?
Tell the truth, otherwise I'll beat you out.
It was a lot of a long time, a lot of soul searching and stuff. Talking to family. Sometimes I talk to Benny and some other friends, and they put things in perspective. That it's like Benny's whole thing was during the season, Flo, just do what you can do. Like, we have games where I was telling you, all teams had 4 imports. My team at the time only had 3. One of our guys, he broke his kneecap, so there's only 2 of us. So we were undermanned. We were being games, and then by the 4th quarter, we were just running out of steam.
Yeah.
So there was one particular game I remember. The other, one American, he had 33 points, and I had 23 and 17, and we still lost. So I'm like, I don't know what I can do. So I'm doing the best I can. I don't know what. And it was so difficult, man, for so long. And then, you're playing so much. Because you are undermanned,
So
and
draining as well.
My fear was that my body would break down. And unfortunately, I had a great summer building it up. It broke down. I had a knee injury.
So that's like a vicious circle, then, really, isn't it? It's because you mentally you're thinking, okay, I'm not 100% fit. You're trying to play even harder because you're trying to compensate for some of the weaknesses on the team as well. So that then leads to more injuries, etc., etc., etc.
But just to ask you, one thing I always say to you, Dzaflo is actually, the only British player that plays in the BJ League. And I know when I say that, he doesn't realize how big that is. I mean, talk to us about how big that league is out there in Japan, but also, why is it that you're the only British player out there?
Reverse order. I guess the reason why I'm the only one there is that in Japan, all they see is, like, if you want players, you go to America. So everyone's in America. Nobody thinks that anybody even plays basketball in England or plays at a higher level. If they do, they know Pops, Lawal, and that's about it. As far as the league itself, it's a separate league. People think, oh, is it the top league? Is it the second league? It's a completely different league, kind of like how NBA, ABA was back in the day. So next season will be the last season of the BJ League. They're actually going to merge. Merge the NBA into one Super League. So if you can get over there.
I was going to say, if there's a youngster that's watching this right now and they are aspiring to be a professional basketball player, what was the one piece of advice you would give to them?
It's going to be tough, but sacrifice is the biggest thing. I was talking about sacrificing things with friends, time and stuff, because you got to put so much work into your craft. Because you don't realize. I knew that I had competition, but until I went to the States. I went to the States when I was 17 for AAU,
and that's a young age.
And the amount of people that you don't realize are actually playing as well. Your age, I'm seeing hundreds and hundreds, thousands of people. Kids, and I'm thinking, okay, this is just America. But then you got Spain, and you got France. So you have to really be able to, be willing to sacrifice, put the time in. And someone always told me, there's a coach I used to work with when I was in New Jersey. He said, Flo, he said the benefits far outweigh the sacrifices. So he said, if you keep working, you're going to get something from it. So that's what I kept doing.
Flo, obviously thinking ahead about the bigger picture as well, about the GB national team. Are you fully fit now? Are you?
But before that, what year did you feature first play for GB?
08. 2008. Yeah.
Is that still something you want to do? Or is that...
Last year I wasn't on GB. Spoke with Joe, head coach Joe Prunty. He said, babe, I know your knee's a little bit off and stuff, so they chose not to bring me in, which was not a problem, because the year before that I was with the team, and there was talks of my agent saying, Flo, the season is the most important thing, don't tire yourself out. And so I said I needed to get some rest. So they gave me some breaks with Team GB, but just before my season started, it was best for me to leave. That was my fear that I'd get hurt.
Yeah.
And the worst thing was I got to my team. Exactly. So sometimes for me now is a lot of rest and rehab. I play 5-on-5 very rarely. It's a lot of non-contact stuff. It's a lot of building on your body. Big time.
Looking forward, Dzaflo, because right now you're in your 30s.
I'm 27, like the 6th time in a row. You're getting old. Let's just because we like to tell the truth on this show. Okay.
Now you're getting older, and your body is getting older.
It's still alright.
No, let's just be honest about it. Let's be honest.
It's mocking my life.
What are we looking to do? Post basketball.
Obviously, the easiest one to go into is coaching the kids. When I was in college and out of college, a little transition years, I was working with kids already. From the age of 5 up to high school, college players. And then I didn't think I wanted to coach or teach. But then the energy you get from these kids, I know days when I would just feel bad and down, you come in the gym, flow. Oh, it's incredible. And to see someone, you're teaching them a move, because I'm big on skill development. And
put it into practice.
When they get it, oh my goodness, when they get it, you're over there on the sideline.
I did that.
I told you, I do that. Did some stuff last year with Miss Benny. We did some stuff on TV, sports analyst stuff. Some stuff on radio. I didn't think I'd like that either, but man, I won't lie.
Don't come and steal Don't come and steal our jobs, alright? But I saw you last summer in Ghana with Chris Bosch. How was that for you, coaching and giving these young people out there in Africa?
It was great because our family's from Ghana, Accra. It was my first time home. I feel ashamed a little bit that it had to be under those circumstances, but it felt really good. I remember when Chris had the press conference, and then they had me in the front row, the VIP. I was like, I don't think I'm special, nothing special. But they're acknowledging me in the same vein as everybody else. And I'm over there like, oh man, this is incredible. Yeah. I go out there and all the kids are receptive. They're all looking up. Like some of the kids now, say kids are like 16, 17, 18. They still contact me on Facebook. Ask for advice.
But you know what? That's what British basketball needs. British basketball needs that inspiration for young kids to be able to look up and say, I want to be like Flo, I want to be like Lual, I want to be like Pops, So that's wonderful to hear, and that's what you deserve, because you've made that sacrifice anyway. I've just got one question before we shoot off is, are the Japanese fans as crazy at basketball as they are about everything else?
I was going to say something.
What was you going to say? So I love the fan.
I want to bait out Flo. So one time a fan sent you a box of what? A box with what's in the box.
It wasn't.
That's when I knew the fans in Japan.
You want the story?
Now
you want the story?
Now we want
our league, we play every Saturday, Sunday. So the Saturday game was on TV, and the fan, saw the game. It was a packed house and stuff. And they loved it. So the next day, she decided to come to the game. We won again. I had a great game. So on the Sundays games, I always stay a little late to get some treatment. So it's like 2 hours after the game. My coach is going to drive me home. I'm walking out, and then fans are I was waiting for you outside. I just love your play, and I saw you on TV. You look great. I said, thank you.
In English?
In English. She goes, this is for you. Don't open it just yet. You don't have a girlfriend around. I said, no, I don't have a girl. So she gave me that. So I get.
Is she Japanese?
She's Japanese.
Okay.
I get in the car, we're driving back to the apartment, and I open it up, it's chocolates and heart-shaped box.
Nice.
I said, that's cool, and I lift up the thing, and I just see a pair of knickers in there too, with a phone number. So I was like, hold on, wait a minute.
On the chocolate.
So you're the Ghanaian Tom Jones.
You must be the only black guy in town, so you must get fans, extra fans, if you know what I mean.
You know what? We get a lot of love wherever we go. It's not.
What? That's the diplomatic answer.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. That's the diplomatic answer.
Fanatics.
It's just yeah. People.
He got chicks for days.
What is that? Why would you? Is this about sport? This is not
I'm just saying. But anyway.
Hold on. That's the drop.
But just going forward, moving away from your fans and the millions of girls that be screaming your name in Japan. NBA finals.
Predictions. Yeah.
Who are you going for?
I can't go against the king. I'm a LeBron fan. I've been a LeBron
You mean the
fan.
greatest player in the universe?
The universe. Yo, it's Bugs Bunny. Then it's I'm with the.
It's good you said that because these two are Warrior fans.
Oh, you going with Shaq?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's
Steph
right.
Curry.
I agree with you about the
Him
greatest
being
player
the
in the
lead
universe
player,
at the moment,
yeah,
but I think Golden State Warriors are too deep. I think what the level that he's reached now in the playoffs has surpassed even all of our expectations. I think Curry is on a whole nother level now.
I saw Curry's stats for the last series.
So
That's incredible.
insane.
Yeah,
incredible.
and he's got a supporting actor around him as well.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, if you guys watch the playoffs, when things gets desperate, people start getting physical. They don't even care about the ball. I'm just gonna say that when it comes to LeBron, I mean the Cavs and Golden State, if it gets heated, those boys from the Cavs, especially that dangerous Delovlovo, whatever his name is, that devil.
Matthew, come on, man.
No,
He
he's
played
terrible.
hard.
He's a dirty
He's
basketball
Australian.
player.
He's Australian.
He's
He
dirty.
plays hard.
He's a dirty
He plays
boy.
hard. And you know,
Play hard.
at the end of the day, Matthew Dellavedova got his team to the finals with LeBron.
Is that what
you
you
are hook or by crook?
You didn't watch the game?
I've seen it, but it's almost like you're saying it's okay.
No, I'm not saying it's okay. I'm
You
saying
said he's Australian, so it's okay.
He's Australian, and
You said he got
plays
his team
hard.
to the final.
He plays hard.
You know what?
Simon, admit it, he plays dirty.
As I said, that ball, right? If he did not die for that ball, he would be told.
But he's a
you're
dirty
supposed
player.
to put down on it.
Some of the best players were dirty. Look at the hat. Look, Larry Bird was dirty. John Stockton was dirty.
Yeah, but he's not Bill Lane Beer.
Not
dirty.
Not on
You
purpose,
can't.
He's not.
Dellavedova does not go out
right
to
in the
take
middle.
players.
I think he's right in the middle.
All
I don't think he's
all I'm
dirty, but I
saying-
sure as hell don't think
all
he's
I'm
tough.
saying-
Can we have this as a topic for the next
Is that
drop?
that guy
After he
is
takes
a
someone else
dirty baller.
You call
But
him.
with his dirty balling is what's going to get the Cavs to the championships. So I agree. All right, Dzaflo, it's been fantastic having you here on the spotlight. Simon, Alan, as usual, fantastic. And I hope we win the championships. You
Oh, we're
know what I
gonna
mean?
win. We're gonna win.
Yeah.
And when we win, y'all take us out.
You know what? We got chicken.
Nando's trip.
Hold on. How are we going to pay for chicken for somebody whose team isn't even in the final?
I don't even like chicken. No more.